Books are an investment, and that's what makes them the perfect gift to gift anybody, be it your parents, your partner, your spouse, your relatives, your friends, be it anyone. Most people realize this, and that's why I keep getting these emails and DMs where people ask me what they should give to their friends, their partner, their parents. Usually I suggest the top books of my list, or I ask them about their personality, the kind of person they are, the things that they like, the TV shows or movies they like, so that I can get an insight into their character, insight into the kind of things that they like or enjoy, and then I suggest accordingly. But I have found a book that is perfect to gift anybody. Yes, anybody, be it whoever it is. This is one book that's the perfect gift to gift anybody, and I'm super excited to share this with you all. So whoever is watching this video, next time you want to gift a book to someone, this is the book for you. The book that I have been talking about, that I'm so excited about, that I think that you can give to anybody is this one: The Boy, the Mole, the Fox and the Horse. Now I don't know, the name must not be giving anything away, because okay, what is the book about? But it's a very beautiful book. Before diving into it or showing you the book, let's just discuss the things that makes a book a perfect book to gift. Okay, so when you're gifting a book to someone, don't know the taste they have. You don't, many times, means sometimes you know the taste, but many times you don't know whether they will actually invest the time to read it or not. So you want the book to be a little short. The book should not take up a huge chunk of their time, because anyone will only invest time in reading if they are really into the book, and you don't know if they'll be into it unless you know them deeply. So this book, you can read this in half an hour, and I'm not talking about speed reading. I know this must be looking very thick, but it's not like that. I'll just show you in the book also. I'll just open the book and show you how the book is written, so you'll be able to understand it. But this book you can complete in half an hour, or let's say at max 1 hour. So one point why this is a perfect book. Next point is that it's very knowledgeable. This book is very short, and there's not much to it. It's not a very lengthy book. Whatever's written in this book is very deep, meaningful, knowledgeable, insightful. So when you are gifting a book to someone, it should also not be like you are just gifting any book, or that books is having no impact on their lives. Not just impact, that book should mean something or should convey something. There are two options. One is you give them a fiction book, a story book, but again, the chances of that being so short would be less unless you are gifting them a book of short stories. So this one is a non-fiction, so it tells valuable life lessons also, and short also. So this is the second point, that this book gives beautiful lessons. Next point is the language of the book should be easy, super easy, because no one's going to read a gifted book with opening a dictionary. You don't want that. So language should be super easy, should be super easy to understand, and it is super easy to understand this book. So another tick for this book. There are other points which we'll be discussing moving further, but let me just give you a sneak peek into this book. Let me show you how the book has been written, so you get more idea, so that you understand it better, why this book is a perfect book to gift anybody. Okay, so can you see? So the entire book has been written in this font, this big, and there are a lot of illustrations. This one is a visual book, so you can understand why I was telling you that this book you can read in half an hour or 1 hour, and why it is so easy to read. Now coming to the lessons part of it. So like you see, these are the kind of quotes here. Here as, what do you think success is? Asked the boy. To love, said the mole. Okay, this was a good example, but there are much better examples here. Let me see something. Are you looking at it? See, being kind to yourself is one of the greatest kindness, said the mole. See how beautiful. And that's the beauty of this book. Everything has been said in very fewer words, very less words, and it directly strikes a chord in your heart. And that's the beauty of this book. See, it's beautifully illustrated. That's the another point for this book, that this book is very beautifully illustrated, and once you start reading, you won't be able to stop yourself. You would just like to read more and more because it is a visual delight. It's a delight to read this book, and it's just very soothing to your eyes and to your soul. I mean, see this. And this is the book, and this book is really very beautiful book. This book beautifully depicts life and all the struggles in it, all the ups and downs. Everything is very beautifully illustrated, very beautifully put forward. And yeah, this, whoever will read this book will definitely love it. My mother had a doubt when I got this book. She was like, why did you get this book? It's nothing, I can write this book. And then she read it and she loved it, and she said that this book is worth the money. Like she said, means if she's saying that this book is worth the money, then it is actually worth the money, because she won't say that for any book. So totally worth the money, and also a perfect book to gift. There are some books which say more in less, and this is the book. So just to wrap it up, this book is a visual delight. It says more in less words. It beautifully depicts life. It is very easy to read. You can complete it in half an hour or so. And it contains some very beautiful, valuable life lessons which will directly strike a chord in your heart. And it's going to be a very beautiful and soothing read, and anybody can read this book. So a perfect gift. So next time you are thinking of gifting a book to someone, here is the book for you.